everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we're back in the nice new setup. This is the new setup. It's cool. I like my new setup, so we're staying here. Today we're doing a slightly different video. We are doing a top 5. Under 5.
Bruh.
So yeah, today we are doing the top 5 of My Hero Academia, because I like My Hero Academia. In case you can tell, I like My Hero Academia quite a bit. So I thought, hey, I'm gonna do a top 5 of it. So today we are doing top 5 fights in My Hero Academia, but it's my opinion, so it's not wrong. I tried to pick fights that weren't like commonly used in lots of top 10 videos and top 5 videos, like Deku vs Bakugo, Deku vs Todoroki. I just used some like unusual ones. Before I get started, spoilers. Huge spoilers for the whole of season 4, and literally spoilers for up to number 21 of the manga, which is like the newest manga in the UK, and I think it's the same for America, not too sure. But just spoilers for the whole of season 4. So if you are up to date, like if you're a manga reader and you've read past issue 21, then you're Gucci pretty much. So let's get started. So coming in at our number 5 spot, we have the fight between Deku and Muscular. So yeah, I thought this is a really cool fight. Personally, this is like one of my favourite arcs in the sort of the camping. The camping is camping, yeah. The camping arc. I thought it's a really cool arc, and I think the fight between Deku and Muscular was really cool. So it's sort of the fight is Deku runs up while in the League of Villains like attack. Deku runs up to Koda's like hideout to protect him, where he comes across Muscular, who did kill Koda's parents, and then we just see Deku and Muscular like fight off. So they're both like physical quirks, so they're both like physically demanding on each other. They both have a lot of strength, and like Deku nearly died, needless to say, in the climax where Muscular's like crushing him, and Deku like boom poofs him up in the air, and he saves the day. And I think it's also cool because it's sort of where Deku sort of changed his fighting style. It would have been like the starting point in terms of like. I should probably stop using my fists, because also in the next sort of like big fight, we do see Deku use shoot style against Gengoka. So therefore, I just think it's quite cool. It's one of my like one of my favorite fight scenes. Yeah, awesome. Coming in at our number 4 spot, we have the latest sort of fight with heroes, which happens in issue 20 and 21. We have Hawks and Endeavor versus the super strong Nomus. So this is sort of, it happens right after sort of the events of the Kaichisaki arc. It's sort of just sort of a bit calm. Can you shut up? So yeah, they're having tea, and then the Nomu attacks out of nowhere. And it's cool, because this is the first time we actually get to see Hawks in action. This is prior to this, the prior chapter, we see actually Hawks introduced as the number 2 hero after Endeavor. So they have tea to sort of celebrate, as in literal tea, like British tea. And then they're attacked by this big ass Nomu and some other Nomu, so then Hawks takes out the other Nomu. But the main focus was on Endeavor and the big ass strong Nomu. And I thought the artwork was just incredible. I think that's probably the best artwork so far in terms of like cool fight scenes. It's also the first time Endeavor really uses his powers, and I thought it was pretty cool. And we also got the meme with Todoroki eating his soba and Endeavor with the big scar, so that's after the fight with the Nomu. So yeah, I thought it was a really cool fight. I can't wait to see some more Hawks action. And yeah, so now moving on. Again, at our number 3 spot is my favourite fight with a non-main character. Okay, so this is the fight between Kirishima, or as Red Riot, versus the Street Thug, who's all drugged up. So this happens during their hero internships, where Kirishima goes out with Sun Eater and Fat Gum, and they can patrolling around town center. These guys come out with a gun, they're like pew pew. Guy shoots Sun Eater, and while Fat Gum's engaged, Kirishima charges after him. He takes him down, and he's like, "Oh no!" The bad guy cries, and Kirishima's like, "Oh no, I didn't mean to do that." And he's like, "Sake!" And injects him with this big drug, and then his quirk goes like sicko mode, pretty much. So his quirk is similar to Moonfish's with like the spooky spikes instead of coming up his body. And then like when Kirishima's all hardened, they still manage to cut him, and then he goes like beyond plus ultra, and then gets super sharp and hard as diamonds, and he takes on the Street Thug. It wasn't a very long fight. It's not necessarily a noticeable fight, but if you're a Kirishima fan, I thought it was really cool. And the art as well, Kirishima, and he stood there in his cool pose with like the red, white, unbreakable. Oh, that is just amazing artwork, and I cannot get over how amazing it is, and I literally cannot wait until that is animated in the anime, and it should actually be coming up rather soon, maybe the next 3 episodes, maybe? So, you better be looking forward to that, so yeah, that is. In our number 2 spot, we have the predictable fight. We have All Might versus All For One. Now, this was going to be on the list somewhere, but I didn't put it at number 1. Unfortunately, this is the second time I've uploaded this video. The first time this scene here was copyrighted by Crunchyroll and another Japanese company, meaning it was blocked in all territories across the world, including the UK, America, Japan, Australia, everywhere. So henceforth, I've had to do this, which kind of sucks, because it made the video a bit better in quality, but unfortunately, it's one of the videos going to get out. So, in this scene here, so you see the video scene, where All Might, he pulls back his fist, and he sees the past predecessors of his quirk. He then goes in for the, right about now, he would go in for United States of Smash. There would be a big explosion. We would then cut to the helicopter, but yep, it really sucks. It was like a minute of footage. Ironically, the Muscular versus Deku fight wasn't copyrighted, but this one was for whatever reason. Yeah, I'm sorry, but enjoy the rest of the video. The whole show up to then had been building up to it. We knew prior that All Might had had a clash with All For One and left him with the injury, and then the whole thing was building up to this big climax. And I would like to say that the animation team and the guy that writes it absolutely smashed it with the whole fighting and the art, and just amazing, and the final punch as well, where All Might goes into a skeleton form, the one big fist, boom, and he stood there, and he's like, that is amazing. And I think it's definitely going to go down in anime history in terms of one of the coolest fights in anime history. Not much to say. It would have been higher, but there's just too many cuts between All Might fighting, and then Deku and Bakugo. No one cares. It should be focused on them. In my opinion, it's just too many cuts. I think it would have been if it was just a smooth fight, and then we got afterwards them watching it like a flashback or something. I don't know. But that's just why it's not the number 1. It wasn't the number anyway, because that'd be predictable. But yeah, really cool fight. Definitely the best fight animation-wise. But yeah, awesome fight. So coming in at our number 1 spot is honorable mention. So we have an honorable mention. This is the fight. This is the latest arc, the beginning of the latest arc. This is the arc where class 1A are fighting class 1B. It's like a sort of exam. And this is the first fight between, so on the 1B we have Kirishima, Kaminari, Koda, and Tsuyu. And then on the Class 1A, there is Vinegirl, Dog Guy, some other guy, and some other guy. Sort of irrelevant, to be honest. Put the names up on screen. So what was cool about this fight is that we get to see why Shinso got a buff. Because then he joins in with Class 1B, and we get to see him in the field for the first time actually using his quirk, like, offensively as like an attack, and you also get to see him use the inspiration from Eraserhead with the binding cloth. We get to see him take out the dog guy. I'm really sorry, I really don't know what his name is. And yeah, it was just cool. It was nice to see Shinso actually have some action, and also in issue 22 we will be seeing more of Shinso as he is joining Class 1A for another fight. I think it was really cool, nice to see him. Also, an honorable mention, we also got to see Koda do some stuff, which we don't normally see. I was expecting Koda to do a bit more, but he didn't. We also got to see Tsuyu using some of her new skills, so we got to see the camouflage and the weird sludge thingy. And then also, this is where the ship, Kaminari X Shinso, so if you've seen that around, that's where I think it's a nice ship. That's my opinion. So now, our number one spot is yet to be animated, but it is the climax for Season 4, the main Yokozuka arc. We have Eri and Deku versus Kai Chisaki. Now, the whole arc previous been building up to this. We saw the heroes infiltrating the Yakuza base. There was some other cool fights between, like, we had like Toga and Twice against some of the Yakuza. We also got to see Kirishima using his Ultima plus Ultra sort of Sharpie thing. So yeah, also, so then this is where Lemillion and Nightai are out of battle. They're trying to get away because they need to protect Eri. But then Deku works out that Eri's quirk is actually rewind, so it actually can rewind stuff that's previously happened. So, for example, if we have this candle here, if Eri used her quirk on this, the plastic would go back into oil, the candle would go back into wax, and then there'd be mint coming off. So she can rewind stuff until it doesn't exist. So a really powerful quirk. I won't spoil it too much about that's what our quirk's used for in terms of the injection, but you can maybe work it out. So then Deku goes he uses 100% full cowling. Because he has Eri on his back using her quirk, he doesn't do any damage to himself, which I thought was really good, and if they didn't, it would have been a big missed opportunity. And then we see Kai Chisaki go crazy, he has all these arms coming out of him, and they have the big fight in the sky, and it was really cool. I think it was perfect to wrap up the that whole arc. It's also nice to see Eri having a bit of action, and maybe the only time we'll see Eri in the field for a long time until we see her maybe become a pro hero later on. We don't know, but I can always see it animated. I know it's going to be a really sort of raw scene, so we see Eri taking on the big bad guy that is Kai Chisaki. And yeah, I think it was amazing reading it. I was sat there woohoo! And I don't know how people waited. I managed to buy 3 issues at once, so I got to know what's happening next. But I can't wait to see it animated. I know people are gonna love it. Yeah, that's my top 5. So if you enjoyed this top 5, I'm aware that I'm not very good at top 5s yet. I'm still working on it. I still can't pronounce some of the Japanese names. I need to do more note taking because my notes clearly aren't enough for what I'm going to say. But yeah, hopefully I'll be doing more top 5s, top 10s and stuff. But if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video with friends. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!